Video games are a fast-evolving form of entertainment. In the past 40 years, we went from Pong, where a dot bounces off the edges of a screen, to now wear a headset that allows you to interact with someone on the other side of the world. The evolution of video games has happened because of the risk people take, where a developer tries to take a risk to make something new. A game that beautifully achieved this is Super Mario 64. Before Mario 64, no game had given three-dimensional freedom to this extent. It showed how important 3D games were to become. Half-Life Alyx reinvents video games just like Mario 64 had achieved 24 years ago. Half-Life Alyx is one of the most innovative games of all time. And Valve, you have proven that you can still make true masterpieces. Half-Life Alyx is the best VR game, period. Every moment you will be surprised about how interactable this game is. It felt like at every new area I had a moment where I said, wow, I can use this? Even the guns, while only 3 of them feel completely different and do a great job of having useful upgrades. And Russell, oh Russell, he is one of the funniest characters I have ever seen.
Gonna need a gun! Don't worry, it's unloaded. It's unloaded now!
Alyx combines and refines everything that works in VR to such a standard that no one can top it for years to come. With such a great base of a game, it also contains a great atmosphere, music, and storytelling. While Alyx does not have as many varied environments as Half-Life 2, the ability to interact with the environment makes completely up for that. The music has a feeling of an ominous energy getting stronger and stronger the further you progress through the game, giving me some of the best gaming tracks I've ever listened to. While listening to dev commentary for this game, I was awestruck by the amount of detail they were able to put in this game. The story of this game isn't as great as Death Stranding, Last of Us games, or most story-focused games that are beloved, but it has the most iconic ending to a video game of all time. At almost every corner, there is something to adore about this game. When I go into YouTube and see people talk about when they first saw Mario 64 and other games that just look like real life. I know Mario 64 does not look like real life, but at the time it was revolutionary. I have seen massive leaps like Red Dead 2 and say, wow, this looks great! When I first booted up HLA, I was first greeted with the citadel under construction, with massive striders climbing up the buildings, and people living their daily lives down below. I just had this feeling of awe and could not believe a group under 100 people had the ability to create this fictional world. And the game continues to do this time and time again. Valve has proven how they can massively create a fictional world. The main complaint I see from a lot of people on why they don't like Half-Life Alyx is because it's a VR exclusive, and I understand it. Headsets are expensive, the PCs you run them have to be powerful, and you just need a lot of space in your house. I get that, that's not really easy to come around. And even to get the best experience, you have to get the Valve Index, which is $1,000, and you really can't even get one right now. But here's the thing though about VR, it's gonna be a lot more accessible. For example, I got my Rift S for $400, that's still pretty expensive, but right now, the Quest 2, I mean, that's 4K and all this kind of other crazy kind of stuff. I mean, that's only about $300. But you probably can get the Rift S, you can probably get any used Oculus headset, you can probably get it for under $300. I do understand the worry of Facebook and VR. That doesn't sound really that good, but I have to kind of give credit to them. They're making some good products. As a whole, I do understand people's frustrations, but it's still becoming more and more accessible every day. Half-Life Alyx is one of my favorite games of all time. It proves that VR is a truly revolutionary way to play games. I feel when VR becomes so easy to play, I feel everyone should play this game. Every developer on this game has helped make this game one of the best games of all time. The care and attention to everything in this game is jaw-dropping, and I don't think it'll be topped for years to come. Valve has raised the bar so high that they have successfully revolutionized gaming like Mario 64 did 20 years ago. The only question I have is what's next?
the Citadel leaks a few weeks ago, a few new things were added, all related to HLVR, being VR hand attachment handle and grenade states. These appear to be additions to the HLVR formula for an unknown reason, marked as HLVR/HLX. HLX. That's a new code name based on the framework built originally by Half-Life Alyx, but in a new ecosystem? HLX. Valve appears to be working on a follow-up to HLVR. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.